Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In case you guys have been living under a rock, a little thing called ChatGPT has been taking over the world. And a lot of people have been using it for many different things. Essentially, ChatGPT is a way to kind of enter in a prompt, and then an AI based on computer or machine learning will actually generate a text for you based on that prompt. So I decided to have a little bit of fun with that in regards to War Thunder. So in this video, I present to you 5 different reviews for War Thunder written solely by ChatGPT based on 5 different prompts. The first prompt being a funny War Thunder review, the second one being a long funny War Thunder review, the third one being a stupid War Thunder review, fourth one being a critical War Thunder review, and of course the fifth one being a positive War Thunder review, because of course we have to leave it off on a positive note. So as said, these are pretty funny. I was going to try to have Snoop Dogg narrate these, but that would cost me a tremendous amount of money, so I'll just have to narrate these myself. So that being said, let's get into it. And I'll start off here with the first one, where I requested that ChatGPT write me a funny War Thunder review, and it goes like this. War Thunder is the perfect game for anyone who wants to experience the thrill of aerial combat without actually having to leave their couch. But be warned, if you're anything like me, you'll spend more time crashing your plane than actually shooting down enemies. In fact, I think I've become an unintentional kamikaze pilot, as my fellow teammates now scatter in terror when they see me coming. But hey, at least I'm keeping the enemy on their toes, right? Overall, War Thunder is a great game for aviation enthusiasts as well as those who enjoy the comedic value of watching their own digital demise. Just make sure to have a good sense of humor and maybe some insurance on your virtual aircraft. That one was the first one, and that one might be my favorite, but who knows? I mean, the other ones are pretty damn good as well. And I'd like for you guys to comment in the comments below. Tell me which ones are your favorite. The second one is write a long, funny War Thunder review, and it goes like this. Are you tired of playing games that don't give you the chance to blow stuff up? Well, look no further than War Thunder. This game will let you unleash your inner demolition expert as you control tanks, planes, and ships to conquer the battlefield. The graphics in War Thunder are top notch. Again, funny review, making it feel like you're actually in the middle of a war zone. But don't get caught up in the scenery, or you'll get blown to smithereens before you even know what hit you. One of the best parts of War Thunder is the sheer variety of vehicles available to play with. Want to fly a World War II era Spitfire? You got it. How about cruising around in a Soviet T-34 tank? No problem. You can even take control of a Japanese destroyer and torpedo unsuspecting enemies from miles away. But be warned, the learning curve for each vehicle can be steep. You might think you know how to fly a plane, but once you take a P-51 Mustang for a spin, you'll realize how much of a noob you really are. And if you try to play as a battleship captain without knowing your port from your starboard, you'll be sunk in no time. This game also has a robust multiplayer system, allowing for you to team up with your friends or battle against strangers from around the world. Nothing beats the feeling of taking down an enemy plane with a well-timed missile or torpedo, and hearing the collective cheers of your teammates as you do it. I guess it's still learning a little bit. Of course, like any game, there are some quirks that can be frustrating. The matchmaking system can be wonky at times, and you might find yourself up against opponents that are way out of your league. But hey, that's war, baby. Overall, War Thunder is a thrilling, heart-pumping game that's perfect for anyone who loves explosions, high-speed action, and a little bit of historical accuracy. So buckle up, grab your helmet, and get ready for the ride of your life. And remember, if all else fails, just crash your plane into your enemies and hope for the best. It's not the most strategic move, but it sure is satisfying. That's pretty good. Next we have write a stupid War Thunder review, and it starts off like this. War Thunder, more like War Blunder. This game is an absolute disaster. The graphics are terrible, the gameplay is boring, and the planes all look the same. I mean, who cares if you're flying a P-51 Mustang or a Focke-Wulf 190? They all look like little metal birds to me. And don't even get me started on the controls. I mean, who thought it would be a good idea to make you use both hands to fly a plane? I can barely even walk and chew gum at the same time, let alone pilot a plane. Plus, the matchmaking is totally messed up. I mean, why do I always get paired up with people who are way better than me? It's not fair, and don't even get me started on the lag. I mean, who wants to play a game where everything is moving in slow motion? All in all, I'd say that War Thunder is a complete waste of time. I'd rather spend my days doing something productive like staring at a wall or counting my toenails. Gaijin, if you're watching this video, and I know some of you watch this video because Budapest, Hungary, where you are located, is one of my top 20 cities who watch my videos, so I know some of you guys are watching. So if you're watching, this is all ChatGPT's fault. Trust me, I did not write that review. ChatGPT made me do it. Now, with that being said, we have 2 more reviews left, and I think these have been pretty good thus far, and the last 2 might be the most controversial. For the second to last, I had ChatGPT write me a critical War Thunder review, and it starts off like this. War Thunder is a popular free-to-play multiplayer combat game that promises an exciting and realistic experience of air, land, and sea battles during World War II and the Korean War. While the game offers a massive collection of vehicles and authentic historical settings, it also has several drawbacks that impact the overall gameplay experience. Firstly, the game's progression system is tedious and time-consuming. Players need to grind for hours to unlock new vehicles and upgrades, which can make the game feel more like a chore than a fun experience. Additionally, the matchmaking system often pits players against much more experienced and powerful opponents, leading to an unfair and frustrating gaming experience. Moreover, the game's monetization strategy can also be a problem for players. While the game is free to play, it features in-game purchases that can give paying players an advantage over others. This imbalance can be especially problematic in the game's competitive modes, where players are pitted against each other in intense battles. Another significant issue with War Thunder is the lack of tutorial and training options. The game doesn't provide much guidance for new players, making it difficult for them to understand the game mechanics and how to use different vehicles effectively. As a result, it can be challenging for new players to compete against experienced ones, further worsening the unfairness of the matchmaking system. Overall, while War Thunder has its strengths, such as its immersive historical settings and diverse vehicle collection, it's hindered by frustrating progression systems, unfair matchmaking, and a less than optimal monetization strategy. These factors make it difficult for new players to enter the game and can also lead to a less enjoyable experience for more experienced players. So yeah, that was the critical review. That one was pretty damn interesting. It felt a little bit generic, but I feel like that touched on a lot of points I hear a lot of people talking about. Now finally, like I said, for the positive War Thunder review, I wanted to leave this one off on a good note, on a positive note, because that's what I am all about when it comes to War Thunder. So that said, War Thunder is a fantastic game that offers an immersive and thrilling experience for all types of gamers. With its stunning graphics and realistic sound effects, players can feel like they are actually in the midst of the action. One of the most impressive features of War Thunder is the incredible attention to detail that has gone into creating the various tanks, planes, and other vehicles. Each vehicle feels unique and has its own strengths and weaknesses, which adds an element of strategy to the gameplay. The game also offers a huge range of missions and game modes, so players never get bored or feel like they have done everything there is to do. Whether you prefer to play solo or team up with friends, there is something for everyone. Overall, War Thunder is a top quality game that is well worth the time and investment for any gaming enthusiast. With its impressive graphics, attention to detail, and engaging gameplay, it is sure to provide hours of entertainment and excitement. That one was a little bit generic too, but I felt like that was written by somebody who had no idea what War Thunder was, but wanted to fit into the forums by really praising the game. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know which one of these was your favorite. Which one do you think is the most true? Are any of these actually true? I mean, these were all written by a robot, and who knows, maybe in 2 months, 3 months, even a few weeks or days, these reviews, if I were to put these same prompts in, maybe they could become much more accurate in that period of time. But either way, thanks so much. I wanted to do something a little bit fun with this video, a bit unique, and who knows, maybe one day in the future I'll have my own War Thunder review. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.